Lab. Coach Bree here giving you whiteboard breakdown for Thursday, July 23rd. Today for your workout, you're going to need a barbell. If you don't have a barbell, we can sub both our strength and our Metcon with a dumbbell or a kettlebell. For your warm-up, you're going to give me 2 rounds. We're going to start with 8 down dog to plank. On that down dog, we want to keep those hips up high so you can get those heels down into the ground. So from that down dog position, I'm going to hang out here, holding on for the stretch for a couple seconds, and then I'm going to push through to my plank. So my shoulders should be over my fingertips, coming back into that down dog. After that, you can give me 30 seconds of a wrist stretch with your fingertips pointing forward. It's the same idea. My shoulders will be over my hands. I'm just going to slowly lean to get those shoulders over my fingertips. Holding here for about 30 seconds. We can pulse this by relaxing for a second and coming back forward. When you finish those 30, you're going to give me 8 lunge and twist. So I'll step out, say my right leg, twist to that planted side, and I can step out, left leg, twist toward that planted leg. After that, you're going to give me 30 seconds of a wrist stretch, but now the fingertips are pointing backwards. So you can see here, fingertips pointing backwards, starting out with shoulders over the wrist, and I'm going to slowly move them back so those shoulders come out over the fingertips. Finish that 30 seconds, you're going to give me 8 burpees. These burpees are going to be nice and slow, just taking it easy, get that heart rate up the first round. Let's increase that intensity in the second round. Let's work on jumping back and forth. So not stepping these out, we're jumping our feet back and jumping our feet up. After that, you're going to be 30 seconds of a puppy dog stretch. For this puppy dog, let's try and keep our hips over our knees and reach our hands out far in front of us, pressing our head down into the ground. Holding for 30 seconds there. You can play around with this hand position if you want to move your hands to the left or the right when you're holding that stretch. Finally, you're going to do 8 Cossack squats. Stepping out wide, going down. That squat on one side, standing up, doing a squat on the other side. When you finish that work, we're going to get into our strength work today. Today we're doing a strict press. This is week 1 of the cycle. So you're doing 5 reps of each of these weights. So you'll warm up a little bit, and then I want you to need 5 reps at 65% of your 1 rep max, 5 at 75% of your 1 rep max, and 5 or more when that lasts at 85% of your 1 rep max. Remember on that strict press of the barbell, I want to make sure that this rib cage is turned down. A lot of times we have a tendency to turn ourselves up when we're trying to push that weight up. Turn your rib cage down and pressing your feet firmly into the floor. I'll slide my head back, press that barbell in a straight line up over my head, and push my head back through that window. To go back down and reverse it, head going back, lowering the barbell straight down, and the head can go back forward. If you don't have a barbell, then we can use a kettlebell, and you can just build something 3 sets of 5 reps with a heavy weight, kettlebell or a dumbbell, just making sure the same idea, that rib cage is turned down, pressing straight up over my head, bringing that down 5 reps on each side. If you don't know what that weight is, whether it's a barbell or kettlebell or dumbbell, let's just build to a heavy set of 5 for today. Remember, this will be progressive, so next week we'll be doing some more strict press, so make sure you write down what that weight's going to be. For our Metcon today, we have a fast one. We're doing an 8-minute AMRAP. You're trying to get up this ladder to as high as many reps as you can on the thrusters. You're going to start with 2 thrusters. That barbell can be loaded up to 95, 65 for RX. We can peel that weight down if you want to choose something that can go unbroken deep into this workout. You can also use a dumbbell or a kettlebell if you don't have a barbell. So start off with 2 thrusters, give me 6 glute bridges. On those glute bridges, we're planting those feet into the ground. Hands go on the ground, and I want you to focus on getting a full extension before we go back down. We may have a tendency to go really fast and not finish this rep. Practice getting that full extension, coming back down 6 times. You're going to pick up that barbell, or that kettlebell, or that dumbbell. You're going to give me 4 thrusters. You'll give me 6 glute bridges, 6 thrusters, 6 glute bridges, 8 thrusters, keep adding 2 every time until time expires on those thrusters. So you're going to get deep into that thruster. I want you to make sure you're able to hold on to that barbell. Focus on where you're going to breathe today. I'm going to go down to the bottom of my thruster, drive it up in my hips, head goes to the window. This is where I take my breath, move into that next rep. Try to avoid breathing with weight on your chest. That makes it very difficult. Try and get up as high as you can. Let me know how you guys do.